begin.
Most people have one in their family. The person is always there for you, it's a great role model, and someone to always look up to. I'm talking about a big brother. My speech is on my big brother, Sam. My brother is a very inspirational person and a very good role model in my life. He has a great personality. We've been on some wild adventures together, and he has taught me some great life lessons. His personality makes him this great person he is. He's very helping. One day we're coming home from wrestling practice. As many of you know, the cold, harsh Minnesota winters, middle of the winter, come home, dead tired from wrestling practice, one of the hardest ones, because we screwed up in our meet the day before. Coming home, about 0 degrees out, my brother slams on the brakes. We just start sliding. I go, Sam, what are you doing? He goes, oh, there's someone in the ditch. I go, Sam, we're on a straight road. There's not a ditch anywhere. Stops, turns around, goes down about half a block, takes a turn, there's an old lady in the ditch. So then he goes, come on, Kevin, we're going to push her out. And of course, I have shorts and a t-shirt on because I'm tired from wrestling. I don't want to get all dressed up and get all hot again. So then we go outside. I'm freezing. Middle of the snow. We're trying to push out. And he didn't want her to call a tow truck because he didn't want to infringe upon her. So then we're pushing her out. Takes like 30 minutes. We're freezing. But he's very persistent, so we just kept doing it. It was long, but we kept doing it. He also volunteers a lot in the community. He does Big Brothers Big Sisters. He's never missed one time. As many of you know, Big Brothers Big Sisters is at 7:15 to 8:30 every Wednesday. Days he was sick, he would just go to that and then go straight home. He always went to it. He's also got the volunteer award for the school, which is the award the school gives away for volunteering a lot. He volunteers over about 50 hours every year. He's also volunteers up in college while maintaining his schoolwork. He's also very hardworking in school. Last year in February, he only went to school 9 days, but didn't get any of his homework exempt, didn't get any of his classes exempt, and still got a 4.0, which that's very good for me to look up to him and see, okay, if I try hard enough, I can still do good in school, even though I miss a bunch. We've also been on some crazy experiences together. We went to Florida, and we went to Key West. And if any of you have been to Key West, it's a very small island where there's not many shops. It's all tourists, basically. So we're there for about a week. It's over Christmas break. When we were there, we thought, our grandparents gave us $20. We thought to go get donuts. And it was about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we thought, okay, this is kind of weird. Only give us $20 for a whole week of donuts. We're like, okay. So we get to the donut shop and realize it's $200. We didn't know if it was a mistake or if they actually meant it. So we bought almost every donut they had. And we thought it was pretty funny coming out of the donut shop with like huge carts of donuts, and they put up a sign that says, we're out of donuts. And we thought it was funny because it was like only 8 o'clock in the morning. So that was pretty cool. Then at our cabin, if any of you've been on a jet ski, when you roll a jet ski, they're a pain in the butt to flip. Because you have to get on the backside, roll it, and there's pockets of water. And the wire just doesn't want to flip. That was a pain in the butt. We sat there for like 30 minutes in the middle of the lake trying to flip it. It was a long time. Then the same day, we got pulled over on the jet ski. We're out running around on the jet ski. We had too many people on it. We got pulled over. The sheriff came up to us like, oh, you have too many people on the jet ski. So my brother, luckily, he's a smooth talker and talked us out of it. So that would have been a pretty hefty fine. Kind of ruined our day, that would have been. But it only took 30 minutes. Didn't get a ticket. We got to meet some nice people. We also got locked out of the house on our parents' anniversary. So that didn't go over very well. We were running around. I ran outside. He ran outside. And the little switch on the door got slipped. And we got locked out. We sat there for like 30 minutes trying to pick the lock. But none of us are that skilled to. But luckily, my brother was freakishly strong and broke the door handle off, and we got in the house. So all we had to do was buy a door handle instead of going out and buying a whole new door, and so it only cost us $40. It's also taught me some great things in my life. In January one year, I always wanted to ride a bike. I never knew how, and I was like 4 years old. So he was like, Kevin, just get on the bike and go. I'm like, Sam, it's not that easy. So he puts me on the bike, gives me one good shove, and I'm off. So I go around the cul-de-sac, I come back, hit a piece of ice, and go in the grass. He goes, Kevin, you aren't supposed to fall. I go, oh, really? So I get back on, and then I know how to ride a bike. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then he taught me how to drive. When I was like 14, we were coming on my cabin road, and he told me, okay, Kevin, you drive. So we switched off, and I didn't even know there was a gas and a brake. I just thought you push the cruise button and drove. So I get in, and I thought it was kind of funny that you had to actually push a gas in to go, which looking back on it, it's kind of stupid now. But, so he taught me how to drive. He also taught me I always do my best I can in school. He's done his best. He graduated with a 4.0. He's in college, going free, full ride. I always thought, now I'm going to try my best so I can strive just to be like him. My brother's a great person in my life. He's taught me some wonderful things. We've been on some great experiences. He has a great personality. My brother's very inspirational and a great role model to me. A brother's a great influence and one of the best company you'll ever have in your life.